Hello wonderful people, thank you for joining in. So after my trip to the district of Alapura, something wonderful happened. I fell in love with the beaches. There is something primal about water that just comforts us, and the beach life has a special vibe to it. So following that vibe, I went ahead and visited the Varkala Cliff Beach in the district of Trivandrum in Kerala. Best decision of my life. This path just keeps going for 2 to 3 kilometers. You know what's interesting? This place was made popular by the foreign travelers who visited this cliff. The locals weren't really into this place, so it sort of made this a secret cliff beach. You see, in the past, the local people used the beach for primarily 2 reasons. Number 1 is to go for fishing, and number 2 is to go for number 2. Once the foreigners started settling down and started setting up shops was when the locals started to appreciate the true value of this place and started to actively participate in its tourism. Varkala was fun, and it was time for me to move on to my next destination, and so I googled for answers. And it turns out Chennai has the world's 2nd longest beach in the world. Last time when I was here only for 2 days and I wasn't able to explore much, but this time I wasn't going down without seeing what's up. Now, this is Chennai's Marina Beach. I haven't reached the water part yet, and I've been walking for around 5 minutes. Big beach. I have read somewhere that just the sound of the beach is enough to soothe your mind, alleviate stress, and heal your brain. Like I said, there is something primal about water that just comforts us, which would explain why almost every civilization started off from the shores of a water body. Let me try to explain how that might have happened using the information I got from Wikipedia like 5 minutes ago. Basically, water gives us water. It also gives us food. Not just fish, they also provided great hunting because water attracted other animals. Plus, at that time we were just getting into this whole agricultural thing, so it made more sense if we had water nearby so that we can easily farm. All this made sure that we were all getting more than enough food, which would then attract all these other people with all these other occupations to come together, work things out with each other so that we can all get a piece of that bread. And this basically gives birth to a civilization. And civilizations gives birth to trade, first between each other and then between whoever. The Arabian Sea brought in traders of all kinds to the shores of India, but it was the British that actually changed its history. In my previous video about Chennai, I briefly talked about the British colonial history of South India. In this video though, I'm talking about a different change in history. A change that was brought in by cinema. Cinema made its appearance in India at the start of the 20th century. At that time, India had some serious problems. The British colonial rule, the beginning of globalization, casteism, poverty, and all that When cinema first appeared in South India, it provided a space where anyone, no matter the caste or the religion, could come together, buy a ticket, and watch a common entertainment. And this has never happened before. Cinema opened up a new world of experiences to the Indian people, whose span of experiences was seriously limited by poverty, illiteracy, and restrictions on travel. In 1916, the first South Indian feature film called Keechagavadam, or The Destruction of Keejagan, was made in Madras, and it was based on a story from the Indian mythology, and it was an instant hit. In the same year, the first studio in Madras, the Indian Film Company, was established. In a way that no other medium had done before, the Madrasi movies started to influence public opinion on matters relating to nationalism, social reforms, and war. And this is the reason why Madras is known as the birthplace of South Indian cinema.